Bow! Hi everyone, this is Papa Zero here once again on Windows 95, and today we're going over in great detail what this character is. But first, let's go over what this character is not. Though we have about 60% crit chance on our attacks and spells with 3 power charges, it's not a cast on crit strike build. Though we do have a lot of block and utilize Tempest Shield and Glancing Blows, it is not a max block build. Though we utilize multiple sources of minus to mana cost of skills jewelry and reduced cost of skills passive points, it's not a 0 mana cost build. Though we utilize a timeless jewel, we needed the double damage mod that the Lethal Pride provides, so it's not a Glorious Vanity's Corrupted Soul jewel kind of build. Though we do have almost 1000 combined stat attributes, it's not an attribute stacking build. Though we do have some minion nodes such as Retribution and Righteous Army, this is not a minion build. Though we do scale our physical damage to the maximum amount allowable on this build probably, it's not a physical build, it's a virtual one, pixels and all. Though we do have a dagger in our hand, we are not an assassin and cannot sneak about quiet-like. Though we have a demonic skull-like helmet that should strike fear in our enemies, but when they see what's below it, the longest, stretchiest neck in Oriath, accompanied by Val Regalia jorts, none are afraid. So it is not a build that strikes fear into others. Though we have Flame Dash, we cannot teleport, for this is not Diablo 2 and we don't have an Enigma, or Rune Words, or Runes, or Deckard Cain. Though our shield has Divine Shrine symbol on it, we are not immortal, for our calves are exposed. One could say that we have Achilles' calves. Alright, I think you got the point. This build did come to me in a dream though, last night. Right at 4:52 a.m. as I was waking up, I suddenly remembered that I'm just kidding. There's no story on this one, I promise. Just pure hard facts and nothing but the truth. I came up with this build because I like trying new things and experimenting. The trigger spells while channeling nodes were intriguing, as well as the shield node that makes counterattacks do more damage. I figured I'm scaling physical damage, so why not try have everything do damage. So I wanted to combine doing damage with spells, attacks, retaliations, everything, blockings, yeah. I mainly played this build just for fun. I did try a few bosses, but wouldn't recommend unless you scale it up and spend a bit of mons to make it really shine. Also, I tried Blade Flurry to trigger the spells instead of Charged Dash, but since this build kind of lacks movement options because we're stressed on gem sockets, I opted to play Charged Dash almost exclusively. Furthermore, to some people, getting hit out of the Charged Dash and moving to a new location may be annoying, but I found it fun and most of the time useful because it either propelled me further along in the map or it got me out of the impending doom that was headed my way. So I enjoyed it. So if you try this build, maybe look into getting a stun immunity if you mind that sort of thing. Alright, let's go over this build. Not too much has changed from my previous video. I got a new exclamation point. I'm just kidding. We got a new ring right here. I got a new belt because I didn't like being bled to death. And we got a new flask. Yeah. Everything else is basically the same. Nothing else really changed. I just need to get some levels and on my person and the gems. I did change the EK to Reap, which felt better, both damage-wise and utility-wise. Once again, we trigger it via the Charged Dash. Our helm still has the Wave of Conviction that is triggered by Charged Dash. Our main setup still needs a level 5 cast while channeling, but it's alright. And our counterattacks are ready to swing at our enemies. I did get the Lethal Pride jewel, just like I mentioned, and it's a nice one. It's a big one. It's pretty good. And this was 20 chaos, guys. Yeah, patience is good. And that's basically it for this cast while channeling, triggering, blocking, damage with melee a little bit build. I'm already working on the next build, so that's most likely what you'll see next out of me, but I'm very tempted to make this into an Impale Inquisitor with Blade Flurry, cast while channeling, triggering the same or similar spells. Maybe getting rid of Avatar of Fire and using like the Red Blade, these gloves, and an Impale Watcher's Eye. If you don't see that version out of me, maybe you try it. Let me know how it feels. You know what? I'll include the concept POB in the description that I was thinking about making. Why Inquisitor? Well, Battle Mage. Nice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with another beautiful video.